Hello everyone, this is section 7.1 of geometry, and our essential question today is what is the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a polygon? Now when we're talking about polygons, we're going to name them by the number of sides they have. So if they have 3, we're just going to call them a triangle. 4, quadrilateral. 5, pentagon. 6, hexagon. 7 is heptagon. 8 is octagon. Now, anything beyond this, there are names for it, but we just see those type of shapes so rarely, we're not really even going to talk about them. Now, something to know is we can also call it by the number of sides it has. So, for example, I could have called this a 3-gon, 4-gon, 5-gon, 6-gon, 7-gon, 8-gon. So just for reference, if, for example, we ever had a 100-gon, that would tell you that that shape has 100 sides. So we're going to look at a couple formulas we're going to use today, but these are some names you would need to know. So first thing, the sum of the interior angles is equal to n minus 2 times 180, where n is your number of sides. So if we look at this first example, our shape has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So your n would be 6. So if we wanted to find the sum of the interior angles, we would just go 6 minus 2 times 180. So 6 minus 2 times 180. So the sum of the interior angles would be 720. Easy enough, right? Number of sides minus 2 times 180. So let's look at another one. How many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an octagon. It says find the sum. Well, anytime I see that, I think to myself, sum of the interior angles equals n minus 2 times 180. So here our n is 8. So our answer is just 8 minus 2 times 180. 8 minus 2 times 180. And there we go. The sum of the interior angles is 1,080. Now this one's kind of interesting because this is those side gons. So this is 11-gon. So that tells me the n is 11. And they want us to find the sum of the interior angles. So sum of the interior angles is n minus 2 times 180. N minus 2, I apologize. So it's 11 minus 2 times 180. We get 1,620. And there's our answer. Now, sometimes they might tell you what the sum is and have you find the number of sides. So this time they tell us the sum is 900. Well, I think to myself, sum of interior angles equals n minus 2 times 180. But this time they tell us that the sum is 900. So we're going to solve for n. Well, we can divide by 180. And we're going to get 5 equals n minus 2. So add 2 to both sides, and you get 7 equals n. Now be careful, you're not done. You also need to name it. Classify the polygon. Well, this is either a 7-gon or a heptagon. Either way. So just make sure when you're solving these problems, you ask yourself, okay, are they telling me the number of sides and having me find the sum, or are they telling me the sum and having me find the number of sides? Now, the other one, and this makes sense, is quadrilaterals. The sum of their interior angles equals 360. Well, that makes sense. A quadrilateral has 4 sides. We know that the sum is equal to n minus 2 times 180. So this would be 4 minus 2 times 180, which is 360. Not a whole lot to talk about there. If it's a quadrilateral, it adds to equal 360. Makes sense. All right, so here we go. Find the value of x in the diagram. Well, this is a quadrilateral, so I know this is equal to 360. But it's called the sum of the interior angles. So I sum or add all of the interior angles. We solve this using DCM SADMAP. So we're going to combine all of these. 108 plus 121 plus 59 is 288 plus x. And that's going to equal 360. So we're going to minus 288 minus 288. So 360 minus 288. That's going to give us 72. So 72 is x. Excellent. Okay. Again, nothing too crazy here. Quadrilateral is going to be equal to 360. All right, so let's just kind of look at these and let's make sure we know what we're doing here. So it says the sum is equal to 1400. So 1440 equals n minus 2 times 180. Divide by 180. So we have 1440 divided by 180. That gives us 8. So we get 8 equals n minus 2. So add 2, and your n is 10. Well, that's just a tengon, also known as a decagon. All right, keep it going. The sum of the measures of a quadrilateral. Oh, quadrilateral, 360. Sum of, so we add 1x plus 3x plus 5x plus 7x. DCM SADMAP, so add these together. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 16. Divide by 16. And we're going to get 22.5. All right. Pause that, do what you need to do so that you can get the information down. But we're going to keep going. And the last thing we have to look at today is the exterior angles theorem. And this says the sum of the exterior angles is always 360. And there's a couple ways you can kind of come to this conclusion, but the one that I like is, well, any shape we can draw a circle around. Circles are always equal to 360. So, since any shape we draw can be created in a circle, and circles are 360, all of our angles have to add to be 360. So here we go. All of these angles are exterior angles, so I know they're going to add to be 360. So 89 plus 67 plus 1x plus 2x is going to add to be 360. Combine your like terms, you get 89 plus 67, which is 156. 1x plus 2x, 3x. Subtract. And we're going to get 204. Divide by 3. And you're going to get that x is 68. All right. And that's really everything you need to know from this section. I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Make sure you do the homework on big ideas, and I'll see you again.